So welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 20 News Show. Today we are covering the latest stories and topics from the world of FIFA over the last 7 days. Now we've got Complaint of the Week. That segment returns once again. We've also got some information about PES's Euro 2020 DLC, which is probably going to be bad news for a lot of people, but we've also got some other general FIFA updates to take a look at as well. Now, if you want to know all the latest FIFA 21 news when it comes around this year, make sure you subscribe today. This is the best spot to get it. At the moment, we have 78.2% of you guys watching the videos but not subscribed, so make sure you change that. Join the other side today. Alright, let's start with Complaint of the Week. This week, we're going to have to call it Complaints of the Week because I actually have more than one complaint to talk about. So, the first one is from Anthony Robinson. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, he plays for Wigan and he's a left back. So, basically, there was a photo posted on Twitter of FIFA 20 and it was a saying there that I don't really know entirely what it means, but apparently it's like an insult or something. And then Anthony Robertson actually quotes that and says, "Worst FIFA I've ever played." Now, it's not really a direct reply to EA's tweet or something like that, but it's still an indirect complaint about the game. But do you guys agree with Mr. Robinson? Is this the worst FIFA you've ever played? Now, I think on paper, this was supposed to be a good FIFA, but they've completely broken a lot of stuff in this game, and there's still a lot of things that need to be fixed and patched in career mode and stuff. I hate that invincible stuff in career mode. It makes it totally unplayable. Even the ultimate difficulty is a bit crazy. I don't know, man. I really don't want to put it as the worst because FIFA 19 career mode still gives me nightmares because it wasn't really changed at all. But FIFA 20 is still a bit unplayable as well, so I don't really know. Moving on to our next complaint of the week. This one is not about the game or anything. It's more about a player face. So this one was posted by Henry Kessler. If you don't know who this guy is, he plays for New England Revolution and he is currently a centre back. He's got a 51 overall and a 58 potential. Now, he posted a photo of himself in the game, and he's rocking that generic face in the game, and he put, "EA Sports FIFA, this looks nothing like me, and I certainly don't have curly dark hair." So they've even got the hair colour wrong on a generic face. I mean, that doesn't help EA. Come on, at least give him the proper hair colour. I don't know if EA has ever scanned New England Revolution. I don't think there's too many real faces in the team, so that's probably why he doesn't have a real face anyway. But maybe since he complained, they might give him something. It's all a matter of whether EA goes and scans the teams. Of course, if they don't go and scan them, then there's no real player faces for these guys. But if there is an MLS league scan in the future, then you might see more player faces in that league. For some people that play FIFA over the next 2 weeks, there is a chance that you might see some sort of in-game survey. So there was an official tweet by EA FIFA Direct, and they said some of you guys will be seeing a new in-game survey lasting around 2 weeks. The results from this survey will help our ongoing responsiveness efforts by enabling us to analyze more of your feedback. Thanks. So it's just another one of those surveys. So if you do see one over the next week or two, try and fill it out as honestly as possible. It's probably going to be about like, did you experience any input delay? Those kinds of things that are plaguing online at the moment. If you do get this survey, make sure you send me some photos because I can cover it in the news show in a future episode. So recently I covered the PES 2020 Euro DLC, which was scheduled to be coming out on April the 30th. So we were only about 10 days away from the actual DLC coming out. And I was looking forward to it because it was going to give me something to actually play. Unfortunately, we've got some bad news in regards to this DLC. So recently Konami put out a statement, and this is what it says. It says, as a result of the postponement of the Euro 2020 tournament and the ongoing impact of the global issue, Konami has today announced that the upcoming Euro 2020 downloadable content for eFootball PES 2020 has been delayed until further notice. So it hasn't been cancelled, it's just been delayed or postponed. So I guess the only saving factor in this story is the fact that they haven't actually cancelled it for good yet. It's just been delayed. So it still should be coming out in PES 20. But reading on, it says, with the latest state of emergency declared in Japan, the original April 30th release date for the DLC is no longer possible. So that's the reason they can't get it out in time, because of the recent stuff that's been going on in Japan. Konami has also made the decision to cancel plans to release a physical version of PES 20 with a Euro 2020 cover. So originally they were also going to release a new version of the game that has a Euro 2020 theme to it, a cover. It's still the same game, just a different theme on the shelf, However, anyone who currently owns or is looking to purchase PES will still be able to enjoy the free update for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC Steam when it is released for an upcoming data pack. So basically they confirmed that it hasn't been cancelled. It's going to be coming out later on in the year for another data pack. So it could be in June, could be May, June, July, I don't know, but it's going to be obviously delayed until further notice. Carrying on, it says, alongside the planned DLC, Konami and UEFA have confirmed that Euro 2020's esports tournament, played exclusively on PES, will continue this year, with the final taking place online on May 23rd to 24th. The finalists had been scheduled to gather in London in July, but the tournament will now take place virtually. So yeah, that's just a bit of information about the esports side of things. So obviously a little bit of sad news today regarding that DLC. I know a lot of people were looking forward to it. At least they didn't cancel it. I wonder what's going to be happening next year. Are they going to have a PES 2021 DLC or something for Euros again, or is this the only one? But anyway, it's delayed until further notice, but it should be coming out still within the next few months. If I get any more updates, I'll definitely keep you guys posted here. So this one is an interesting bit of information. I'm not sure if this is going to affect FIFA 21. It certainly affects FIFA Online 4, but at the moment we don't know if this is going to cross over into FIFA 21. But Vincent Nan, who is a guy that I go to for information as well when he posts stuff on Twitter, says that EA has lost the authorization or the license of the French, Italian and Czech national teams. So in FIFA Online 4, which is a FIFA game made by EA, but it's for the Asian markets, the licenses for those national teams are going to be generic things. Now, if you do want confirmation, this is where he confirms that it is part of FIFA Online and not the actual console FIFA. But still, I mean, you have to be a little bit worried, but surely not. Surely EA would not lose the France national team and the Italian national team licensing. I mean, to me, those are two big licenses in the international department because, you know, France is the World Cup winner. They need to be licensed in the game. We don't want like a Brazil situation where the players are fake or something. But I guess, yeah, you got to be a little bit worried because this could affect FIFA 21 or future FIFAs going forward because, you know, if EA loses it for FIFA Online, what difference would it make for FIFA 21 or future FIFAs? I don't know. But currently, what people are saying online is they do expect the national teams to be in the game, but you never know. There could be a chance that maybe Italy and France and the Czech Republic national teams could go unlicensed in FIFA 21, which would be a big shame. So I have some sad news in regards to Gamescom. Now, Gamescom, the actual event where you can go and check out the latest games and stuff, is going to be cancelled this year due to the ongoing stuff, you know, that's happening around the world. They put out a statement here that basically says that they've cancelled it, but they're going to be doing a digital version of the event instead. So we're still going to be maybe seeing some FIFA 21 gameplay, which usually gets revealed at Gamescom in the Gamescom digital version. I'm still waiting for EA Play news. Usually it's due around June, but I haven't heard anything about that at the moment. So maybe EA is going to do an online event, but they haven't said anything yet. Now, I've been told that in Ultimate Team, there's currently an issue with the boots. Some players in Ultimate Team have generic boots, you know, those default boots. And you might have noticed this as well when you're playing the game. Now, I don't know when they're going to fix this. Maybe there's missing boots that they need to release in a future squad update or something. But obviously, you know, a couple players in your squad having generic boots is not good for realism or anything like that. And I have seen a few people message me about this problem. So it's obviously annoying a few people out there. This week, EA Online struggled a lot. I think they were under a DDoS attack or something. But if you noticed issues signing into the servers or even playing games online and stuff, then there was actual issues with the game. I'll just put a few tweets. You know, there was about 3 or 4 tweets from EA Help saying that they're currently looking into issues affecting their services and stuff. It even affected Origin and Sims games and all that kind of stuff. So it was a big thing. But EA FIFA Direct said we have temporarily disabled Foot and Volta Football match creation. Even Volta Football you couldn't play, man. The lowest of lows. That has since been fixed. So yeah, you should not see any more issues. But apparently they were looking into a DDoS attack or something that happened to them for a couple of days. So yeah, apparently everything is back up and running, but obviously there was a bit of concern a few days ago. Now, if you're really bored and you need something to watch, a lot of FIFA 20 tournaments are happening right now for different competitions. Currently, there's the FIFA 20 Stay and Play Cup or something like that. I spoke about that last week in more detail, but I think that's still going on. I'm not sure, or it already finished. I don't know. I'm not watching it. But the Premier League announced one as well. There's going to be an Premier League Invitational where you can watch some of your favourite Premier League players go head-to-head in a knockout EA tournament. So it starts on April 21. And then there's a link there to get all the information you need. Apparently there's also an EMLS as well that's going to be doing the same sort of thing like the Premier League one as well. So you might see some pro players again. But as you can see, there's heaps of stuff to watch in the virtual world of football. I wish we had real life football. I do miss it. It feels kind of weird too, but you know, it's not going to be coming back until everything gets sorted in the real world. But right now, if you're really bored, you can tune into some FIFA 20 competitions with some pro footballers. In terms of updates in FIFA 20, there was just one squad update, and that came out on the 15th of April. Nothing too exciting here to report on. It was just an average update. There was no title updates or anything like that this week. So in terms of foot updates, I don't think there was that much in general released this week in terms of content, but we've still got the flashback Miranda card open for a few more hours. Now they also have this Silver Share Twins promo or something. This one is interesting because I think you get 2 players. It's going for 145k from scratch, but apparently you get these 2 guys if you complete the SBCs. You get Flashback Raphael and Flashback Fabio, but they've also announced a new promo coming soon, and that is called Team of the Season so far. They put out a tweet that says Team of the Season becomes Team of the Season so far. It's time to vote for the Community Team of the Season so far, which drops on the 24th of April. 23 players, 2 goalkeepers, 6 defenders, 6 midfielders and 3 forwards, and you can decide on Foothead or FootWiz.com. What is Team of the Season so far? It is one of the most anticipated events of the foot calendar. While both football and the world at large find themselves in unprecedented times, Team of the Season so far is the chance to celebrate the best players in each league so far this season. When the domestic leagues return, top performances and achievements in the remaining matches will be captured by the Team of the Week, Man of the Match and more. There will not be another Team of the Season. So for those of you who thought they were trying to milk it by, releasing another Team of the Season later on, they said they're not going to do it. There was also Team of the Week moments, 5 that got released, but it's mostly for packs, trying to pack these guys. 97 Messi is featured there, Martial up top there, and that's about it for the foot department. Not much this week, I can tell you. So that's all for this week's news. If you want to watch another FIFA 20 video, make sure you hit the card in the middle. It'll take you to a brand new video. I'll see you next time.